I will no longer be talking about the DNA for Liam, the late Mohbad's son. My legal team just advised me to leave it for the court of its jurisdiction to give the judgment on that, says Ordinary Ahmed of Brekete Show, based in Abuja. Hello everyone, you're so much welcome. It is no longer news that Baba Mohbad returned to Abuja for the Brekete Show, where he was several months ago when the ordinary president announced to the world that from the particular point he was going to take over the justice for Mohbad and to do everything humanly possible to make sure that he gets justice. He said nobody came to him to, get into the case, that he decided to get into the case. This was just after a few days when Mohbad's father had gone to a journalist in southwest Nigeria called Oriyomi Amzat, and they had a sit down together, they had discussions together, and before we could say Jack Robinson, the very next day, Oriyomi Amzat said we should count him out of the case, that he was no longer interested because of so many dragging, and things like that. Then, just within that week, Baba Mohbad traveled to Abuja for the Brekete show to give his own side of the story. Brekete tried a lot. He listened to Baba's statements. He also called some police bosses. Then he traveled down to Lagos, leaving Baba in Abuja, to do his own investigation. While he was in Lagos, he called in during the show to talk to, you know, Baba and others in the studio, that he was in Ikorodu, he had done his findings and all of that and all of that. Then after he returned, then the whole thing just went like that. Baba came back to Lagos, which has been like about 3 months ago, before now that he now went to Abuja again. Now this is going to Abuja. The first day, he walks into the studio. Ordinary Ahmed was so happy, received him, and said, yeah, if Baba wants DNA, then DNA must be done. That he will ensure that DNA is done. However, that first day is just for people to know that Baba is on ground, and they will start the show the very next day. So the very next day came, and as they started discussions and everything. For those of you who don't watch Brekete show, it's actually a lengthy program where they address different issues, and you just take time to watch the full video. But what he said about this, I will just let us hear a little bit of it.
Make I interrupt you small, make I talk something. Legal advice don't come to me say anything DNA make we leave am. Say court of competent court we get competent jurisdiction. They handle that one. So make we allow for the outcome of the DNA matter we did for court. Thank you. Continue, sir. Make I interrupt you small, make I talk something. Legal advice don't come to me say anything DNA make we leave am. Say court of competent court we get competent jurisdiction. They handle that one. So make we allow for the outcome of the DNA matter we did for court. Thank you. Continue, sir.
So that's what
Make I interrupt you small.
Baba Brekete said. Well, for those who understand what the law is, the truth of the matter is, as long as you're an adult, you should not give an excuse for not knowing what the law says on some particular things. We can always ask, we can always read it up, and all of that, all of that. So, considering the fact that you had to say that, so from this point now, my legal team, when people are talking, before you go and larry moro to magbe edewon, you better know what the law is saying about that particular oro. And that's why a lot of people are being told now, kiniko defamation of character, kiniko. You can't confidently say what you don't know, especially when it's going to demeaning somebody else, It's going to be like you're lying on somebody else and all of that. You can't just do it. Nǹkan tó ń pè ní law yẹn, Ọlọ́run má gba freedom lọ́wọ́ wa. Kó má di pé ọ̀rọ̀ tí ò kàn wá, ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá kànyàn gan, nǹkan tó bá lẹ́fídẹ́ǹsì sí, wá bó ṣe máa rí evidence dání. Not just for you to just come out and be saying this one, this one did that one. Especially as it regards this kind of case. So that's ordinary Ahmed saying this. And after this came about, people are like, oh my God, this is what Baba wants now. How is he not going to get it here? And everything was going on. Ṣé ká sọ pé Wùnmí ló tún lọ bribe ordinary president pé kó má sọ ní mọ́ ni o, àbí báwo? Now, at this particular point, at this sitting, he also said that he would call every other party involved, so that they can have a discussion. And people are like, better, you cannot just hear ọ̀rọ̀ Baba Mohbad nìkan and not hear ọ̀rọ̀ Wunmi or ìyá Wunmi or bóyá Prime Boy or something, There's no way you can't make a good judge if all you listen to is one part. No, it doesn't go like that. And he also said and warned that nobody should do anything donation to Baba Mohbad's or Justice for Mohbad's what should we say now? Issues. No GoFundMe, no paying into any account. That he will take over the payment of everything from this point, which includes payment for the private autopsy that Baba requested for, which has been granted by the law courts, and also that any kind of legal representation, lawyer and that Baba should not collect money from anybody. There's no account details outside, no whatever, and all of that. That he was going to take over it as the chairman of Brekete program. This also caused people to be like, hey, so imagine àtúnṣọ ọ̀rọ̀ dé ibẹ̀ yẹn. So we are now waiting for the court of competent jurisdiction. I think the judge was away for a while of this particular application for DNA. Now, when you want to ask somebody for the DNA of their children or their child, it is not automatic. It's only if you are the husband that you have the right. But if you're not, you do not have the right. And even for any reason you now want to say, okay, you want the DNA to papa kuku, you have to take it to the court, Baba did. And once the court is able to establish beyond reasonable doubt that it's not out of malicious intention, it will grant it. So it's not as if say Baba ṣe application yẹn bóun fẹ́ DNA ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ni judge máa ti fi say no. And that was why one previous time when they met, it's alleged that Wunmi's lawyer said they were not going to do the DNA. Maybe they are now having a change of mind. We do not really know. We can't tell. So this is the points we are in now. Baba is back at Brekete TV. And Brekete is taking over everything, finances, so there shouldn't be any worry of GoFundMe, Keji Ogbera. People are not contributing money. That no, he doesn't want to hear anything contribution from that point. However, as at the point of rounding up this podcast, we heard that Baba had to quickly come to Lagos for something very urgent. Well, we're sure to keep you posted on this one. Please, what's your opinion on this? Kindly drop your comment in the comment section below. You will.